Well, since very few people probably have the patience to actually watch through all the 4 hours of reading through the law of the game, I shall actually give some sort of an introduction here also. So this is a MUD game. Armageddon is its name. MUDs are multi-user dungeons, sort of like MMOs, but text-based. And this commentary of this game shall not actually have a music, because I'm protesting against YouTube's policies about very violently pursuing the copyright protection things. I don't know if I can explain it very well here, but pretty much it means that any video that has any sort of music has also the chance to get deleted or muted, more probably. So get your own music. This game doesn't even have any. I'm using Mush client, and we shall actually create this character on screen. This I have already noticed that the first time you use a command here in this screen, it says that an option is invalid, but the second time it always, and not, well, I don't know if it's always working, but when it more probably works. Actually, I have to, it will require my password and stuff, so actually I almost forgot that I have already created this account. How do I exit? Already I have problems. Let's try disconnect. And why is this pop-up thing? No, I don't want. Okay, perhaps now I shall pick the correct option. Connect to your account. Okay, that should work, and the password didn't actually show up anyway here, so that's much better. Press return to continue. Now we can create a new character. As you can probably tell, I have already thought up what kind of a character I shall be creating. So my name shall be Agrethen. It's from a fantasy world I've helped create. So, well, I don't think it's against the game's rules. Probably not, at least. And male and a human. I've already explained it somewhere else before, so why I am picking these. So, well, I don't know if I should tell those that again. If you are really interested, well, then you can look. But I have role-playing reasons why I am picking these kinds of these options. Let's see. This wasn't explained very well in the website, so we shall read some of this. Your attributes make up the physical and mental measure of your character. I don't actually care about what they mean. I am picking those for role-playing reasons. Again, what my stats shall be just to help define your character. Order your character's attributes from highest to lowest in terms of priority. Okay, so strength, agility, endurance, and wisdom. Not anything winced. Oh, well, perhaps I shall try to explain what my reasoning for this is. My character is some sort of a thug that, and a pickpocket kind of thug that, or actually a pickpocket that is a thug. Some sort of something like that, but he does tend to get into some sort of trouble, and actually, well, he tries to intimidate his foes to give him what he wants. So that's why he does have to have some strength to back his word up, and agility when something goes wrong and he needs to flee, and endurance. Well, he's a slightly bigger frame than average, so that's why he shall be enduring also, but not very wise. However, he will not try to kill anyone, so think of it as you may, as you want. Well, I don't know if that was a good explanation, but I'm pretty sure I already know what. I have read all of the help for this, so I'll probably do this correctly. So I shall actually read this now, so you don't have to. And actually, because it's of course pretty important to know what kind of a character I am playing in order to roleplay it. Main description. Actually, let's check if I am yes, main character description. This human male is of slightly higher stature than average. He has brown skin and black shaggy hair that is neither long or short. He is slightly on the muscular side. His body is wide, and you can see the width comes from his bones because he doesn't look like to have eaten well. In fact, he clearly has seen some starvation in the past. His skin is shriveled and wrinkled, and in some places you can see the shapes of the bones under his skin. His face has lost most of its fat, but the shape of his protruding cheekbones manages to make it seem like he's always happy. So, does this sound like a criminal to you? Well, anyone can be a criminal. Remember that. So we shall just copy and paste what I have written here, because I'm pretty sure the in-game help doesn't or whatever that is doesn't change, hasn't changed much from the what the homepage actually told me. And we shall terminate this description with this character. Your description has been automatically formatted for you. You can revise it later if you like. Good. Short description now for communication and stuff. So this is what other people will use to target me and what they see when I enter a room they are in. And well, the long description is what they will see when they use the look command at me. So I'm still not sure if this is the best possible description for my character, but let's go with that. The large-framed man with a brown skin. That is over 35 characters. Try again. Well, let's see. There are a few guidelines associated. Do not contain your character's race or other noticeable features of your character. Other noticeable, well, these are pretty generic. Your short description should not contain information that is not perceivable by looking at him. It should start with the article the, not a or an. Keep it short and terminate by hitting return at the end of the line. So the only problem with this description was that it was too long. So the large man, perhaps, with a brown skin. Let's try that. Okay, that worked. Please enter your character's height below. On the canvas, length is measured in inches, which for all practical purposes are equivalent to the English measurement of the same name. Arm sizing and something like that. Characters of your race are typically 72 to 78 inches tall, so the average would be 70 inches. And I picked 71 because my character is of slightly higher stature than the average human. Please enter your character's weight below. Weight is... Well, the homepage didn't tell me in what unit of measurement this was supposed to be, so I thought it was in pounds. I'll have to stone, actually 10 stones. So what does this mean? How much is 10 stone in pounds? 10 stone is 140 pounds. So of your race typically weigh between 6 and 9 10 stone. Well, he is of a bit larger frame than average, so perhaps I shall make him 8 10 stones. I don't know. For large weights, 5. Where 1 stone is approximately equal to a kilogram. So 80 kilograms. Ah, that's much easier to for me because I actually use kilograms here. So 80 kilograms is pretty average here. Also, well, perhaps slightly. Yes, it is slightly more than average. Yes, that's probably a good estimate for my character's weight. Age for your character should be between 13 and 57, so I picked 18 because, well, if my character was going to be too young, he wouldn't actually have his strength to steal from. Well, use the fug skills to steal from the fug way of stealing from anyone. So actually subduing is the thing that requires me to be large and strong. That's pretty much the reason why I'm picking my age to be 18, and well, he's supposed to be pretty young, but not too young and not too old. I don't know. 18 sounds like a good. This also requires a tilde. So actually, let's read my character background first. Agrethen was born in the poorest sector of Alanak, the labyrinth. Since no one was willing or had spare money to employ his parents, his father was a bum and his mother was a scavenger. The poverty of his parents left Agrethen feeling unwanted, since they rarely had time for him other than his mother's scavenging trips when he got a bit older. His social skills never developed fully. After his mother died from a disease probably caught from some tainted food, he was once again left pretty alone. However, he also had more freedom now, since no one really took care of him. He got some bad influences from pickpockets from similarly poverty-stricken backgrounds. He began to take care of himself by intimidating, stealing, and when necessary, using force, but never in lethal amounts. So that's my character. Is there anything I need to explain better here? Well, he's from a pretty an uninteresting background, so a bum and scavengers, his parents, but I think that should do. And that feeling unwanted thing probably is my role playing reason why he's got into those got those bad kinds of influence so easily. I don't know. So yes, that seems pretty alright to me. Attribute order like that, and those are probably for using or changing those things. So because this application process, I think it requires some time for it to be agreed upon. That's a pretty bad word for describing what I was trying to say, but it will do. So that's why I recorded this at night, but yes, within 24 hours. And this is where we shall stop this recording.